ki khubor ka batesi TV
ka umdi basnyambat penjaslian Umrupa Premium Meghalaya.
Sophistication meets style. The stylish trendsetter Tata Curve SUV is in town. India's first coupe SUV is now in Shillong.
I just wanna be part of your symphony. We hold me tight and not let go. Rockabye, no.
Rockabye, rocka, rocka, rockabye. Rockabye, rocka, rocka, rockabye.
You gave me a chance, I would take it. It's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it. Long with a little heart, you can't shame me when I am with you. There's no place I'd rather be.
Ban kintir ki kam jungok kai perthei hakani jela Meghalaya ke Spicejet bla yo boren penyai kamai ye ki Liengsuiñ Duriaw hakastap ka sautre unai wing ala jar phosau hakasin meningong la penher yakani ki Liengsuiñ de jinga trelang hapring ke sarkar Meghalaya bakatna civil aviation ke sarkar pedeng kini ke senjam ke bathamai ke long lingba ke jing penyeso ye ke jing penher ke Liengsuiñ Duriaw na Guwahati riverfront chapung Umïam ke badan hari boy district ye ke jimpen her ye ke Liengsuiñ Duriaw ni ke seaplane beningkong hakan ke jela Meghalaya lapli patba menteri ke sarkar pedeng bekhmi ye ketna civil aviation ura mohon naidu kenjarapu rengkat ke jing sakhilang ju menteri rang ba ke jela Meghalaya konra kongkol sangma bat kiwe kuman jimpen tip hang ni be Spicejet kan penya ye ke Liengsuiñ Duriaw kabloan ra de ke di Amphibian aircraft negeri Canada.
We have been talking about this particular meeting for a long time, and I'm very happy finally that this has fructified. As was mentioned by the Union Minister, that our history goes back quite a bit from our late fathers to even us being in the parliament together. And I still cherish the moments we used to be in Central Hall, having the 10 rupees wala chai there. And we shared a lot of ideas then as members of parliament. And today it's very a kind of a great moment to see that he is there as the civil aviation minister. And we never thought, actually, when we were sitting in parliament that time, that we would be in these positions one day. And I'm very happy to see that that while we are here, that we are ensuring that we are completing our responsibility and working towards ensuring that we take our state and our country forward. Friends, connectivity is something that we are all aware is very, very crucial for the growth of the nation, very crucial for the overall growth of the tourism sector. I remember way back in 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002, when I was a struggling entrepreneur, and I used to travel throughout the Northeast trying to build up the business that I was trying to do at that point in time. And I remember traveling from Shillong to Imphal, Shillong to Kohima, through the night bus. And I must have taken that bus maybe more than 100 times. And I remember it used to take about 20 hours to get to Imphal from Shillong. And it was quite a difficult journey. And when that happened, you know, those kind of experiences were difficult to forget. It's quite a difficult journey, I should say. And in 2018, when I took over as Chief Minister, one of the very important points, turning point, I should say, for the civil aviation sector was the Udan scheme that had come up. We had some hurdles out here in the Umroi airport, and I'm very happy to mention to all of you that through a lot of great difficulty during that time, we managed to make the Umroi airport functional, and with the support of the government of India, and in fact the visionary leadership that the Honorable Prime Minister has given to ensure that the connectivity between the regional headquarters, the smaller states and smaller airports could pick up. The Udan scheme came, and it was a major game changer. The technology is only a facilitator for the larger picture of what we are doing with the economy. So these seaplanes are going to be just seaplanes if we are not able to connect them or make them part of the ecosystem that we need to create. And therefore, the tourism sector will play a very important role in the success of the seaplanes that come in. How do we integrate the experience of a seaplane on a Umïam lake with the stay that the tourists will have, in the resorts out here? So just to share with you, this place that you are seeing right now, we are going for a massive changeover of this place. We have opened up bids to put up a 7-star resort out here, and we are getting bids coming in, as we speak. I think it's just in the pipeline. So I'm hopeful that in the next 2 to 3 years, we will be having maybe one of the best resorts in the entire Northeast region right here in this spot that we are standing on right now. And how do we connect with the plane experience and the resorts and the entire tourism sector will determine whether these kind of technology in the seaplanes will be a success or not. So hence, the tourism stakeholders must connect and must be able to work together with the aviation team so that we can actually make it sustainable. Government will have to play the initial role to support so that their sustainability is there, the practical side is there, and be able to move forward. But at the end of the day, it must be sustainable through tourism and other sectors working together. So I'm very hopeful that that will happen. From the tourism point of view, we are very happy today that Shillong is one of the most sought after destinations. That's exactly what the word is. There's a Sky Scanners travel trend report that came out that that Shillong had even surpassed Azerbaijan's Baku as the most sought after destination for Indian travelers in 2025. So that's the kind of the attention or the opportunity that Shillong and Meghalaya has from the tourism perspective. We have had a lot of critics, that have been very critical of the different programs and policies that we have been trying to push as a government, the different festivals that we've been having. Yes, they had their concerns saying that government is spending a lot on festivals, but this is the result of that. So today, the investments we have made in different tourism sector programs has resulted in what we're seeing, making Shillong one of the most desirable destinations. So these things take time. It's not that we do things today and we see the results tomorrow. When you plant a seed, it takes time for the fruits to come out, for the tree to grow. But today, after few years of a lot of investment, a lot of structuring, tourism is not just one sector. It's a full ecosystem that you need to develop, from connectivity to basic things like infrastructure of hotel stays, to the manpower that's required, to the beautification of locations that are there, so on and so forth. And hence, it was a very long journey, but we are finally seeing that the investments today we are making in tourism, whether it's in different festivals that people were criticizing earlier, we are seeing that the results are finally showing. And Shillong has become, as I said, one of the most sought after destinations for Indian travelers in 2025. And the tourism sector, the returns are very high. So whatever investment you make, the money comes into the economy. That's very important to remember. And therefore, whether it's the hotels, the homestays, we have over 700 homestays that have come up in the last 3 years, and we're going to target another 2,000 homestays. And hence the tourists coming in are spending money which is going straight to the people and the public and the citizens of our state. The different eating joints, the different taxis, the different kind of other infrastructures, all of these benefit, and people get the benefit of this because of development of tourism. And that is why this entire process of having the seaplane today coming in is going to be a new experience, is going to be a game changer, I should say. And I'm very excited, in fact, to see this particular aircraft, because as I said, this is like an amphibian aircraft which can land even on land or ice and water. And I think that is very unique, and it's something that is quite suited, I should say, for the Northeast region. And therefore, I think this is the right technology, and the state governments will have to now take that lead. Just to share with you, we have been working very hard to have a direct connectivity with our capital, New Delhi, and state government has been giving viability gap funding from our own sources, just to ensure that we are able to have connectivity with New Delhi on a direct basis. I'm hopeful, after the assurance given from our Honorable Minister, that we'll be able to start the larger flights also, and therefore we will see a lot of change taking place in terms of the overall aviation sector. But as I said, this particular aircraft and this technology is something that is going to be a major game changer and boost for us, because it will really look at the availability of water bodies like these and utilizing them, giving the tourists a great experience and different experience of the entire beauty of the Northeast. And as I said, the tourism stakeholders will play a very crucial role. I was just telling Honorable Minister that if you can imagine that we have a full package tour where we tell the tourists that look, with the seaplane, once you land in Guwahati, you fly off, you spend 2 days in Umïam, then the seaplane will take you to Kaziranga, to Brahmaputra, then from there it will take you to some other lake and some resort in Arunachal, from there it will go to Loktak. the tour operators will have to be the people who will bring, the aggregators who will have to bring all of this.
From the plane itself, and this gives us the potential of seaplane operations, especially in the northeast, where still connectivity is a big challenge. And if you look at the vision of our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, he has taken the connectivity of northeast with topmost priority. Let it be road connectivity, rail connectivity, or air connectivity. He wants the northeast to be integrated with the mainland with the best connectivity that is possible. And from the Ministry of Civil Aviation, we want to ensure that his vision becomes a reality, and we have expanded the airport network also in the northeast, and today, to take it much more further, to reach to the more remotest areas, we are utilizing the seaplane network. And earlier also seaplanes was launched in the country, but we saw that there are certain challenges that have emerged. So we spoke with the stakeholders, we have taken their suggestions, and now we have liberalized the regulation a little bit, so that the industry can flourish, the seaplane operations can come up with the full potential. And today in the Umïam lake, and it's a wonderful, beautiful landscape that we have here. And imagine the kind of boost the seaplane operations can give, not just for the connectivity, but also the tourism in the Meghalaya sector. So that is what we want to tap into. And now with this kind of seaplane, this has been brought by de Havilland from Canada. And this is a plane which can land in the water, which can land in the sea, which can land in regular airports also. It's an amphibian aircraft. So any place that you want, you can land, you can take the air connectivity to that region. So we see that there is a big potential for the seaplane operations. We will partner with the state government of Meghalaya, and we will see which all locations are the possible locations. And our Chief Minister has also guided us to look at Tura location, where it is his dream to give a connectivity, air connectivity to that region. And I see that possibility, the dream becoming a reality with the seaplane operations. And also he wants the expansion of Shillong Airport. We went to the Shillong Airport, we have reviewed the situation there, and definitely within 1.5 years time, we want to see that the operations are expanded and big aircrafts can also land there and boost the connectivity of the state of Meghalaya. Our intention from the Ministry of Civil Aviation is Hawai Chappal se Hawai Jahaj ka safar. Each and every person of this country should aspire to travel by air. We want to bring in affordable air travel into the country and connect each and every nook and corner of the country with air travel. Wherever airports, there is a possibility, we are building more airports. In the last 10 years, under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister, we have expanded the airport network from 74 to 157. And wherever there is no possibility for doing an airport, we are going to use the water bodies, we are going to use rivers, we are going to use the coastline, the seas of the country, so that we can connect them to through the seaplanes also. And we are also doing a 2-day civil aviation summit in the state of Meghalaya, and we once again thank the Honorable Chief Minister for letting that happen. So one is the helicopter and small aircraft summit, which happens usually in different parts of the country, and we have brought it under the partnership of state of Meghalaya. We are hosting it here in Shillong itself, and tomorrow we have a Northeastern Aviation Summit. So with these two summits will help us boost the aviation network in the Northeast especially. Northeast is such a place where people don't, not only from the rest of the country want to come here, but now we are seeing a growing demand for the rest of the world also wanting to come here. They want to come here for tourism, they want to come here for spirituality, they want to come here to connect to the nature, and they want to come here for business activities also. So this is going to be a big potential hub for us in terms of connectivity, not just in terms of the regional connectivity, but across the globe also. And we are going to support the state government of Meghalaya in whatever aspirations or in whatever plans that it has, and we'll offer our full support and see and ensure that Meghalaya is properly connected through air, let it be through the regular airports or seaplane operations or helicopter operations. Thank you.